and welcome to Barb Talks. Today we're talking about the January decorations. In January, I go for lights and comfort and candles and colors. And as you can see, I've kept the lights up from Christmas. Oh, and bells. Bells is another thing that I've kept up to ring in the new year. Everything from sleigh bells, original sleigh bells, to over here. These are the bells that we rung in the new year. We had what I would call a New York New Year, meaning we on the West Coast rang our bells at 9 o'clock and then went to bed. And then plants. Some more candles. Ooh, you get to see the little chicken candle in all its glory. The light underneath it, the candle, the heat from the candle goes up and gets the little chickens to spin around. I think those are called whirligigs. Got our Danish dolls, since January is the coldest month of the year in the Pacific Northwest, for the most part. Got our little Danish dolls dressed up for winter, and another candle. And of course, our pretend fire in the fireplace. I made that out of the things I had around the house, just for fun. And then the matching bell over here. So we had two bells, so my husband and I could both ring a bell. Little snowflake. And oh, and that's something else that I added. The birds that I had, the red birds. I also have some metal red birds that I've added on the top of the window frames in both of our west-facing windows as well as our east-facing windows. To kind of get an idea of what the living room looks like. It's very comfortable to come in and sit down, wrap yourself up in a throw if you decide that you're a little on the cold order, and enjoy the candles and the lights, and then looking outside at our Pacific Northwest typical day in January. In the dining room, oh, I have some more candles. This is a fun candle. It burns down to this and then it puts itself out. Then you just unclamp that and pull up some more wax and let another time go by. So you don't have to worry about your candle burning to the point of burning your house down, because it's going to snuff itself out in that little amount of wax. Oh, I also got, for the seasons this year, one of Chris's friends gave him a music box. Here, I'll turn it on for you. I thought that was a very fitting song for this time of year. So we got that little music box. It actually held cookies before, but of course the cookies are gone. But that's our little picture there. Now I gotta wait for that to stop its music so I can continue doing this video. And in the dining room, we have the birds. Again, the red birds there. We also have the red birds that I put up, the metal birds. Doesn't it look pretty? I think that looks so pretty. 3 little red metal birds to wish in the new year. And then I've added some white birds. And then additional candles. Oh, and additional bells to ring in the new year. And we've got matching candles and bells on that side. So candles, bells, birds, and of course, the city of tea. So we all can have some tea. Oh, and I even have a little silver bell up here next to the hats. We got a little bell and a mirror. And we still have the family picture over here with some colors of the season. Older family picture, but I like the coloring of it. And then I have one more additional red bird above the dining room window on the frame. And some of the projects I'll be working on soon. One thing I've been experimenting with is instant coffees with mushrooms in them. And supposedly that's good for your gut health. I've already tried one. I'm gonna try each little packet and then my opinion about it. This particular one was too sweet for me, but I haven't tried those yet. So that looks like a fun little New Year's thing to do, is testing out new foods and deciding if I like them or not. Another project for the new year is I got some potting soil and I am going to repot the plant on the piano because it's really root bound. I don't even know if you can see how root bound it is, but by the top of it, it's got a lot of growth there and a very small pot. So I'm gonna repot that as a New Year's project. And let's go take a look in the bedroom. And we still got the red duvet and the book on the bedside table. I borrowed this one from my sister. So she wanted to make sure I returned it. I usually just try different books, different subjects. The new year is always a time to try new things. And on my husband's bedside table, we've got this family picture. I think my son is so adorably cute in that picture. Look at that. All babies are cute, but you always think your own baby is the cutest, right? Of course, my very confident daughter. And let's see. Again, I love the windows in this house. Every room seems to have a nice view, and I do not take that for granted. I've taken down the Christmas decorations there. I still kept up the jewelry though. Got the salt candle lit to freshen up the air, and of course a plant to freshen up the air. And the Matryoshka dolls. What I like about these, since I'm doing this video after New Year's, I took all the dolls out and lined them up. What I do is I decorate the house on New Year's Eve, and I have all those dolls inside the main one. So I just have the one doll there with the jingle bells, the bells to ring in the new year. And then on New Year's Day, I take out all the dolls to show that in the new year, there are new possibilities of growth and experience. I just think that looks so fun. Oh, and that book my husband is reading, it's out here next to the couch because he prefers reading on the couch and I prefer reading in bed. Usually he will sit right there and read his book in the morning when he's not at his other job. I like sharing these decorations because it just refreshes each season for me and reminds me to keep my focus on good things, being able to imagine a better future and a gratefulness for the past. Even little things like the Danish dolls, those are a family heritage doll. So to be able to look at those, bring them out every January and just remember my family, remember my heritage, and the lights, to remember that light does return this time of year. Even when times seem dark, the light does return. And then the birds, bringing the wishes up to the heavens, have thoughts like that. It's important for me. So I just wanted to share that today. If you've got any traditions that you do this time of year for decorations or for thought processes, go ahead and make them in the comments below. And thanks for watching Barb Talks.